So we have more spoilers when it comes to the Dragon Ball Super official manga chapter number 63. Remember, this official manga translated in English will be out tomorrow, and I will have a detailed video going over the full manga chapter, so y'all make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and also drop a like on this video right now as we get into these said spoilers. So the first image that we see here is of Dende actually healing Goku. Goku still has the hole in his chest. Now, not only do we see Goku being healed by Dende, Gohan, Vegeta, everybody still knocked out, but we also see Whis and Beerus heading to the battlefield. Now, after Dende heals Goku, you can see that the hole is patched up completely, but it still leaves a rim, or I guess you could say a scar, of the hole that was once there. At this point, Dende is relaying the message that Merus is on the battlefield and he is battling against Moro. And Goku, he's saddened because the fact that Merus taught him the teachings of Ultra Instinct and he still cannot properly use Ultra Instinct. But Merus tells him that the problem isn't with his training, all he needs is a trigger to master it. Now in the next images here, we see Goku is actually flying back off towards the battlefield, and right now Moro is battling against Merus, and right now things are kind of hand in hand. That it's nobody's right now who's overpowering one another right now. You can even actually see Moro shoots laser beams out of his eyes, kind of like what Frieza did with Goku when he was in that puff of smoke and Goku realized that Frieza could not sense energy. We can also see Merus, he's acting like he's struggling a little bit, but at this point this is a heavily suppressed Merus at this point. Merus is not even going full out like we seen in yesterday's video. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave it in the description below as well as the pinned comment. Right now we start to see that the tables are starting to turn on Merus, because we see now that Moro is getting in kicks and he's actually connecting punches. He's headbutting Merus and everything. Merus is actually flying back. And by the next images that we see on the screen, he is shooting a barrage of ki attacks at him, and Merus is still using his agility as an angel to go ahead and duck and dodge these different energy attacks. But our boy Moro, he's not giving up. He's going on full offensive. He begins to dash at Merus, and Merus, this is where everything starts to change, because now Merus is using his angelic staff. He brought it straight to him to actually dodge Moro's punch, or block, not dodge. And you can actually see the sweat on Merus' face. So I'm believing at this point in time, Merus is thinking, hey, it's time to start to crank up everything. It's time to go ahead and start revealing more of my power to go ahead and turn this battle. Because if you look at Moro in this picture, Moro is not giving up. He is going on the offensive. He is relentless with his attacks. While this fight is proceeding on forward, Goku actually makes it on the field, and this is where Goku actually taps back into Ultra Instinct and joins in the battle with Moro. One thing I want you to take a closer attention to is Merus' outfit. Look at his whole body in this picture right here. Everything is completely black and white, and you can't see nothing through him. Now, as I continue, pay attention to Merus' body. Now in the next set of images, we are seeing Beerus and Whis actually have conversation with each other, and it's going along the lines of as that he's talking about Merus. Merus is sneaky because in the end it's going to be him that's going to be yelled at by the high priest. Because I showed a lot of those images yesterday, I'm not going to repeat by showing those images again. If you want to see those images, make sure to go to the previous video. But this is the part where Goku goes into Ultra Instinct and he's fighting against Moro and Ultra Instinct Omen, and things are not planning out well. He pretty much gets two-shotted or one-shotted back on the ground. He's back out of Ultra Instinct again. And at this point, Merus is starting to realize what's going on and realize he needs to make a course of action, which is not the best one for his particular life. As he's battling Moro, Moro actually goes to try to steal his abilities, but Merus, of course, cuts his hand off, which stops the copy ability. At that point in time, he begins to start shattering the stones on Moro's hand. And this is where things start to get a little sad. As he's breaking those stones and everything, you can start to see that his body is starting to become more transparent, because he's pushing out more angelic power and he's breaking the angel law. Now he begins to start saying a speech to Goku, and I'm gonna just read it flat out. I am neither good nor evil. I was born an angel, with the duty to be neutral. And that's why, whether a storm is raging in the universe or the universe disappears, the only thing I have the right to do is watch it. But working as a galactic patroller alongside these, before I even knew it, a bug had sprouted inside me. That of a feeling of justice. The galactic patrollers may be the elite of their respective planets, but at the universe level, they are weak. Weak to the point where there are many more criminals stronger than them who break the rules of the galaxy. But they act out of conviction. They are desperate to protect the galaxy. Shortly after he said this is when he broke the second stone on Moro's left hand. After that, he goes on to say, "It was when I saw the patrol boats that I started to think that I didn't want to lose the peace of this galaxy." Right here, it even started to say that Jocko picks up that Merus is becoming transparent. But Merus doesn't stop talking. He says, "And then, Goku, upon meeting you and the others, my heart softened." Or you could say solidified. At this point, this is what Goku is yelling at Merus to stop charging at him. This is where Goku even starts to see that Merus is becoming transparent. He's dying. And Goku's like, "Look, stop, just stop." And Merus even continues to talk while still challenging Moro. He says, "I think the next attack will surely be my last." This is when Whis and Beerus then arrive nearby, and Beerus notices that Merus is starting to be transparent. And Whis replies, "Yes, it's a shame, but obviously they arrived too late." Beerus is actually pissed off, suspecting that Whis, of knowing from the start that it was gonna, end up like this. The angel pretends that he didn't know, as the god of destruction then wonders what excuse is he going to find in his face when he faced the high priest. And Whis just tells him that they will think about it later. Merus then prepares to deliver the final blow, and Goku yells at him, as we begin to see a flashback between Goku and Merus in the time chamber. And I'm gonna just read what they're saying word from word. Merus goes on to say, "This universe has been saved by you many times, Goku." As Goku says, "Maybe it is, but I'm not fully aware of it. Super strong people just happen to be bad people." As Merus goes on to say, "That's why even if they are bad, you don't try to take their life away." As Goku says, "I would rather say that the next time they do something bad, the only thing I would have to do is become stronger, right? And so I will be able to fight them plenty of times, and maybe even in the meantime, these people will change." As Merus says, "I see. So you convert the wrong people, it doesn't change the way we think about us galactic patrollers much in the end." Goku says, "I'm not really doing this for the purpose of doing something honorable. It's just that, don't you think it's more exciting like that?" "Me exciting? You really are a fun person, son Goku," Merus says. This is where the flashback ends, and Merus then delivers the final blow to Moro by breaking the last copy stone on his forehead. And then he really slowly begins to disappear under Goku and Jocko's shocked eyes. And this is his last speech to Son Goku, as he says, "Son Goku, with your current strength and ability, if you can master Ultra Instinct, it will be much more stable than it was before. Whether your opponent is Moro or whoever it is, you cannot lose. This universe that I loved, this universe full of excitement, please protect it." Then Merus disappears completely under the cries of Jocko and the indifference of Whis, who will only drop a "yes, it's a shame" when Beerus tells him disappeared, and continues with a "it was really an awkward little brother." The chapter ends with Goku from behind, appearing to be on the edge. So that was Merus' last words to Goku. And Whis, the only thing he could say is it was a really awkward little brother. He had really changed, even though being an angel, even though he was supposed to be neutral, he wasn't supposed to showcase his power. Him being in the Galactic Patrol made him indifferent towards being neutral. He wanted to protect the universe. He wanted to protect the galaxy. And because he was born an angel, he just really didn't have any say-so in the matter. So that's really sad. And of course, everything's going to be fully translated tomorrow. But that was pretty sad. I'm probably going to name this video Merus' Last Words to Goku. Something along those lines. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Everybody who stayed to the end, leave a hashtag RIP Merus in the comment section below. Because Merus was really the GOAT. Like, for real. He said, screw this being a god thing. Screw being neutral. I want to do what's right. And I'm going to leave y'all with these words. I'll talk to y'all later.